There is a strangeness to waking up and finding green on every chart, a surge of hope in places where fear should be crouching in dark corners. Right now, in the midst of war, uncertainty, and the kind of collective tension that scrapes raw the inside of your mind, markets are doing what they're not supposed to do. Have you noticed it too? Am I the only one who wakes to restless dreams and finds the world has been reshaped by the relentless march of numbers, by hope where there should only be dread? I am not alone. I know many of you feel this too. If you do, I need you to pause with me. Something grips you here. If you recognize your heart in these words, then subscribe to Crypto 101 Central. Let us navigate this maze together, because it is easier to face uncertainty when you know there are others beside you. And if you want to catch every heartbeat, every pulse of the market as the drama unfolds, click the bell. Stay part of this conversation. Never face the storm alone. I want to bring you close, almost as though we were sitting knee to knee with the world's chaos swirling around us. Picture this. The war is not just a headline, not just a trickle of words on a glowing screen. It is a presence, pressing in. One moment, the threat looms, everything quivers, Bitcoin falls. Then, just when you think the ground will give way, the entire market rises, higher than before the panic even began. It is like watching the ocean recede before a storm, only to have a new tide rise unexpectedly strong. Do not get me wrong, I am not naive. I feel the volatility coiling behind every candle on the chart, the way danger waits just beyond the horizon. There will be more swings, more moments when it feels as if gravity might slip beneath us. I urge caution, always. Every green day in crypto is a paradox, a flowering amidst ashes. The charts tell a story of resilience woven directly into panic, but it is the altcoins that truly fascinate me. They are doing what, by traditional logic, they should not be able to do. In times of fear, the usual story is collapse, Bitcoin dominance expanding as traders seek relative safety. Yet, here we are, with alts holding firm. Think back. Really remember, during past geopolitical shocks, markets have sometimes reacted violently at first, only to stabilize and rally afterward. Historical equity charts from previous conflicts show the same strange rhythm. Uncertainty spikes, markets buckle, then recovery emerges. History never repeats perfectly, but it often rhymes. Have we really changed so much? The geopolitical backdrop evolves, yes. The world is more complex, more connected. But the emotional engine of markets remains the same. Fear, hope, survival, opportunity. After every oversold valley, opportunity begins to stir. I survey the crypto landscape. Wars, tariffs, pandemics become part of the backdrop. Again and again, when panic fades and adaptation begins, growth follows. Looking at the total crypto market cap excluding Bitcoin, the structure suggests persistence, not collapse. This is not simply a repetition of the past. The catalyst today is different, the global framework more fragile. Markets periodically reset, flushing excess fear, recalibrating expectations, and rebuilding from emotional extremes. These resets matter. Markets do not move quietly upward. Even in bullish phases, turbulence dominates. Higher highs, higher lows, violent pullbacks in between. Progress rarely looks linear in real time. I find myself watching macro conditions closely. Liquidity cycles, monetary policy shifts, the possibility of easing after tightening phases. Manufacturing indicators that have trended lower for extended periods may eventually cross back into expansion territory. If broader economic activity begins improving, that could serve as a tailwind for risk assets, including crypto. But for now, it remains potential, not confirmation. I monitor traditional indices as well. Small cap equities, broader risk gauges, they often move before crypto narratives catch up. The financial ecosystem is interconnected. Crypto does not operate in isolation. When I look at altcoins holding relative strength against Bitcoin, I see a deviation from the expected pattern. Many anticipate Bitcoin dominance surging dramatically in crisis. Yet, at the moment, dominance is not exploding upward. It is fluctuating, even softening at times. Recent swing highs in altcoin performance have not fully reversed. That is notable. Earlier in the year, I suggested altcoins might carry less relative downside risk than many expected. That was controversial, yet the structure has not completely invalidated that perspective. Still, humility is essential. I do not know how this ends. In periods of elevated fear, markets are supposed to behave one way, yet sometimes they choose another path entirely. Bitcoin dominance falling during geopolitical stress is not the textbook expectation, but markets rarely follow textbooks in real time. This is my invitation. If you are navigating this unusual moment, like the video. Leave your perspective in the comments, your doubts, your convictions, your questions. Dialogue strengthens clarity. As the new week begins, I will be watching traditional markets reopen, observing how capital reallocates after uncertainty. I will continue studying altcoin structures, not just Ethereum, but the broader field, analyzing capitulation patterns, structural lows, and recovery attempts. Capitulations are never identical. Each one reflects collective anxiety and resilience intertwined. But historically, deep emotional resets have preceded significant expansions. My long-term view remains constructive. Broader market metrics suggest we may be closer to the latter stages of contraction than the beginning of a fresh collapse. That does not eliminate volatility. It does not guarantee immediate upside. But structurally, risk-reward may be shifting gradually over time. Preparation now is not about urgency or blind optimism. It is about calm positioning, evaluating exposure, reducing emotional reaction, building readiness for the next macro shift whenever it arrives. Thank you for being here. Thank you for engaging with these thoughts. Keep subscribing, keep sharing your perspective, keep preparing. If you want to stay aligned with every development, tap the bell and explore the other videos on the channel. The story is still unfolding, and we will navigate it step by step together.